Hi guys, welcome to yet another day of me messing around in the kitchen. And by messing around in the kitchen, I mean it with today's recipe. These totoro panna cottas are not your normal panna cotta recipe. These are a black sesame panna cotta made with tofu. I've made two versions here, one with gelatin and a vegan version. They are perfect as a dessert, or you can be like me and eat them for breakfast every day. I'm actually so obsessed with these, it's not even funny. This is also a super simple recipe to make, so let's just hop right into the recipe, shall we? We're basically just gonna toss all our ingredients into this blender here. Yep, so that's 400 grams of silken tofu, 260 grams of milk or soy milk, 40 grams of sugar, and 50 grams of black sesame powder. Then we'll just blend this on low for about 20 to 30 seconds or until smooth. If you're making the vegan version, save about 10 to 15 grams of soy milk because you'll need it later for our thickening agents. Also, this recipe is not sweet at all, so if you want to adjust the sugar levels, I have them listed here and in the description box below. Now that your mixture is all smooth, we'll pour this into a pan and heat this on low. This is where you'll add your thickener of choice. If you're making the regular panna cotta, you'll add 1 teaspoon of gelatin directly to this mixture. If you're making the vegan version, you'll add a 1/4 teaspoon of agar and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to the saved soy milk we had and make it into a slurry by mixing. Then you'll add it into the panna cotta mixture. This is to ensure the cornstarch doesn't start clumping up. Now, bring the mixture to a simmer and allow it to just simmer there for about a minute or two. This step is imperative for the vegan version, since agar doesn't become fully activated unless it's heated. Anyway, once that's good to go, I like to strain my mixture to make sure there aren't huge clumps. But you can skip this step if you don't want to go through the hassle. After your mixture is strained, pour these into your desired containers. Then allow these to cool at room temperature for about 15 minutes before you place them in the fridge to set for 3 to 4 hours. While you're waiting, let's make Totoro's features. I did this by measuring some parchment circles to fit the container. Then, melting some white chocolate and semi-sweet chocolate. With the white chocolate, I spooned some on for the stomach and used a toothpick to make the whites of the eyes. Then, with the semi-sweet chocolate, I piped on the stomach details, some eyes, a nose, and some whiskers. I also piped on the ears, but they honestly look kinda like angry eyebrows here. Anyway, feel free to be creative with this too, but I just repeated my process 5 more times to get 6 angry looking totoros. Then I also put these in the fridge to set. Once your panna cottas are set, we can begin decorating. I'm just peeling off the chocolate from the parchment paper and putting the features onto the panna cotta. As you can see, the semi-sweet chocolate melts pretty quickly, so I used a toothpick to help with the application. I also decided that the whiskers were kinda hard to place, so some of my totoros only have 2 whiskers on each side instead of 3. But anyway, once all the features are placed onto the panna cotta, your angry looking totoros hopefully look like totoros with ears now. And just like that, your totoro panna cottas are done. I wanted to show you guys a comparison of the gelatin and agar cornstarch ones. So on the left, I have the gelatin panna cotta, and on the right, I have the vegan panna cotta. If you want to know a little bit about the gels they create, agar sets into a brittle gel, while gelatin creates an elastic gel. And looking at these results, this aligns with how our panna cottas turned out. Based off of these comparisons, you can make whichever one floats your boat too. But yeah, your totoro panna cottas are now finished. They're super cute, and I was kinda sad to eat them. But they're also too delicious to not eat. Thanks so much for watching and sticking around for my kitchen endeavors. Until next time.